Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome. I'm sorry for the uh, late start of the stream. We have uh, some technical issues at my side, but thank you for joining us. Thank you for making time to be with us today at 7 o'clock Central European Time. We are very happy to have you with us for what promises to be a truly special race. Um, yeah, and let's go into it. So the qualification is still ongoing. Again, we are very sorry for the technical issues and late start of the stream. Um, that means we will have only 4 minutes of qualification today. The Brazilian Grand Prix at the Autodromo José Carlos Pace, located in Sao Paulo, Brazil, is a very iconic track, just over 4 kilometers long, and features 15 corners, mixing fast-going sections with tight and technical turns. Interlagos is well known for its anti-clockwise layout, its significant elevation changes, and for delivering some of the most dramatic and unpredictable moments in Formula One history. But of course, we are not in real F1. This is just sim racing, and we have eyes right now. We will have eyes on Haruzic, who is doing his outlap, but we can't check out Storm. It seems he is doing his fast lap just uh, um, almost 2 seconds slower in his current lap that he is doing. I'm sorry, he's going into the pit. We have a bad eyes to spot the laps that drivers are doing. So I don't. I am very not. I'm not very good at um, commentating qualification, but uh, Blood is ha is having fastest second sector, but also going to the pit. What is going on? He had proper sector too, but not that. But nothing I can do. But almost all of the drivers are currently in pit lane in their boxes. But Haruzic done his fastest lap of the race. Sorry, not of the race. I'm not in the of the qualification. I'm sorry. Letting other drivers pass. But one of the drivers was disqualified. Sadly, I didn't see it, so that was before the while the technical issues were causing problems. But we already have some drivers ending their session, so that is how it seems happy with his position. We will check out Labutiak. He will be able to finish his lap. Only 10 seconds of the session are remaining, but he should be able to finish his lap. And will it be what he got? No, of course not. I'm on stupid. I don't have the eyes to catch drivers doing their fast lap, but I always check the drivers that are going their out lap. But at least him, he should. Yeah, no, of course not. I'm and he will be going. Not he will not be going to the pit. And he gained one position. That's very good. So he will be starting in seventh place. But Ruzic definitely found um, some spot to take advantage of because he is 4 tenths faster than Labuyard, and Storm will have to push this race, so Ruzic won't win the championship because Ruzic has a big chance of winning the championship in this race. This will be very interesting. So Storm is currently leading the race, followed by Aston Martin and Red Bull. Rusic is currently in the fourth position, so Storm in this position will be leading the championship. So I fucked up. My microphone was all of the time off, and that's so stupid. This is the third time this happened. Like, I don't know what is going on with settings. Mm. So I talk to myself the whole time. That's great. But Sauber having 10 second time penalty, but managed to overtake Labuchak, who left the session. I don't know what is happening. In the qualification I had my microphone on, but and I didn't turn it off. I just turned it on itself. I don't know. Every time this happens, like every single time. And there are times like you can time penalty, spinning in pit lane. Like I hate the OBS. Yeah. Like I don't turn off the microphone. It turns off itself. Like it's stupid, and it's not even my fault. Okay, and Slabuchak should finish in points because of Mercedes' DNF. So Labuchak will gain 1 point because of Mercedes. Sauber having the fastest lap, and Williams leaving this session for some reason. I'm very sorry for the technical issues of the stream, and this will be all fixed in the second season, which we will have more information about after the final race, which will be in Monza, or already some information is on Instagram. So if you are interested, please go to our Instagram, and there's everything. Or if you are interested in joining the second season of Safety Car League, I sent a link to the chat of the stream, so you can join there. Of course, the final race uh, and the stream of the final race will be more optimized, more professional, and better in every way. I kinda rushed this one because I didn't have time to prepare myself or the stream, so it is worse than ever. Of course, the microphone was off for half of the race, so that's frustrating. And realizing I talked to myself for nearly half an hour is depressing, I would say. And Red Bull starting the 8th lap, he is in first position, but I don't think he pitted yet. So the gap between first place and second place will be sealed um, in the next couple of laps. So let's go to Storm, who is currently in fight for fifth position, or nearly in a fight, my bad. But everything I said when the microphone was off, I said that you can join our second season, which will be better in every way. We are more experienced by now. We know what to do. The first season was more of a test, so we know what to do. And so the start of the second season will be bigger than start of the first season. Of course, the streams will be more optimized, more professional. Oh, and Aston Martin crashed into Storm. That was very aggressive by the aggressive pilot. We might see something in the penalties after that. Of course, it is on stream, so it can be used as footage. But of course, the second season will be better in every way. The streams will be optimized, more professional. Um, the microphone should be off for half an race. Um, I will keep an eye on it because after this is very frustrating for me. It could have been the best commentating the STL history of now, but because of the it was turned off, not something I can do. I didn't even turn it off. It turned it off itself. So very frustrating. So I will need to remove all of the buttons to managing my microphone because I might have clicked accidentally something. Um, of course, the second season will be more optimized because I will have better tech, um, more experience, and just everything will be better. Um, yeah, and because at this moment I am managing all of the technical systems of the streams on my keyboard. I mean the numerical keyboard. So every button is currently as a number. So I might have accidentally clicked something on it and turning off my microphone, of course. So the second season will be much better. And then I don't know what is happening with the camera right now. It's broken sorting. Sauber on the first position, followed by Red Bull with 10-second time penalties. So I don't know if the Red Bull will have first place or the second Sauber in the seventh position. But it's currently five. Where is it? Here. Between. Yeah, in this lap. Labujak is currently being lapped by almost everyone. But Andrei Polak is having some problems with overtaking the McLaren. They are almost at the same pace. They are not even moving an inch. Oh, and they are having the same line. So here you can see um how the line of the track is followed by everyone. Just choosing the fastest one and hoping you are the best breaker of the F1. Let's check out Storm, who is currently behind Ruzic. So Ruzic will have bigger lead. There is currently a 1 point gap between them in the championship. But I saw some contact between Ruzic and Red Bull. I think the Red Bull is missing a wing right now. No, sorry, he is not. It was just render issues or something. Oh, and but there is a small kind of damage on the left side of the wing. Oh, and Storm spinning, so his chance of winning the championship is very small by now. So there was contact between Red Bull and no story between Aston Martin and Haas. So this might be also be in the fair review after the race. But there aren't any gaps, small gaps between the drivers right now. So I could take a nap right now. Red Bull going to the pits. The chance of the Oblivion Goat Red Bull is small because of his penalization, but he's trying to get at least some time in the gap between the drivers. So right now he should be finishing. Uh, Let me reset it. If yeah, now he will be finishing fifth right now. How the position stands and the gaps because he's he has 10-second time penalty, so Storm is currently 7 seconds behind him, so he will be finishing um, fifth, and Storm will be finishing fourth, which mean Hruzic will be in the second position. So Storm needs to lock in and push. There isn't Ravesh currently on the track, which is strange because he could win, but already some of the other drivers are getting lapped, like the Williams and Ferrari. But Ferrari will be getting lapped. Not He's currently not lapped, but he will be soon. Leader of the race still has 7 seconds to gain to lap Ferrari or Black, but second Red Bull currently in pit lane. He shouldn't lose any position. This will be if Labuchak overtakes Andre. That will be very frustrating for Andre because being overtook but by AI will not have a good side of reputation. And Aston Martin getting 3 seconds time penalty. So that is, if I'm correct, that will be 13-second time penalty for Aston Martin. 8 laps left. But currently I'm looking to myself because on only one, no, because I'm only watching the stream. So I might not talk anymore because I don't have anyone to talk to. I'm thinking of canceling the post-race show. Okay, my bad, sorry. I'm watching Instagram reels currently. Or interesting than this race. I'm sure this race is very fun for the drivers, but for me, it will be fun if my microphone wasn't turned off for half of race. For some reason, there is car currently stopped on the track. It looks like Ruzic. It seems like Ruzic was stopped on the track. Getting some chance to go or what? He is 10 seconds. He is 10 seconds behind Storm, so he might be able to catch up. But if nothing happens to Storm, I think he won't be able to catch up. But he did gain 2 seconds already, so. But because there was some contact between aggressive pilot and Storm, so we'll see what happens. But there were some questions about what number does the Red Bull have because of the Verstappen being the world champion, of course, in the 23. So the, one of the cars should have number one, but there were some questions by the drivers if they can have the number one if they win the championship. So let's see what number he has. It looks like in six, but I'm blind, so let's see in some good corner what number does it have. It looks like in six, and I think it is. So let's check the second. Looks like that looks like a 10. Maybe no, this camera is worse. When the car is in good position, there is always the sun, but it looks like it definitely is in one. So none of the Red Bulls have number one, I think, because here it is six, if I'm correct, and on the second car there is two digits number, so there shouldn't be number one. No, it is three, so I think it's either 6 or 3. But there is some fight on the position between lap traffic and Sauber. Um, Other than that, I don't see any interesting gaps. Only that Storm and Aston Martin are having some small of a gap, and because of DRS, Storm managed to catch up the Aston Martin. So Rusic needs to push a lot, and Storm is having DRS getting advantage of it and overtaking the Aston Martin, but Aston Martin is not letting it go and trying to keep up with Storm, and of course dive bombs into Storm and um, getting in front of him. So currently in the second sector, going through the second to last of corner in the second sector, and uh, trying to go away from Storm. The gap between Aston Martin and Storm is getting bigger, but Storm is not letting it go, trying to push his car to the limit and getting DRS, which should get him close enough to overtake after some corners, of course. But he should be able to overtake this this DRS zone. And Aston Martin getting off the track, getting grass on his tires, slowing him down, so Storm can gain um, more than he would. Storm is still trying to finish on podium. If he will, Rusic will have to finish on podium in the Monza. I will do the math after the race. There will there will be some posts about the championship after the race, and the leader starting the final lap. But let's keep an eye on the leader because there are some drivers um, behind him. But the winner of this race won't win the championship. So we will stay with Storm if he manages to get to podium because he still have a chance. Small one, but there's uh, still there's still a chance. But the Chipotle drivers should finish on the podium. The gap is small enough to maybe push him a little bit on the rear zone, so he might get lucky if he finishes the corners correctly, which he does. And these are only uh, and of course 10 second time for answer warnings. Oh, and there was some contact in the finish line. Um, and that's all. Thank you for watching. There is, of course, Tauber on the podium, Red Bull on the podium, and Hess on the podium. So Star managed to get to the podium, but I don't think it was very, um, I would say it's not dirty. No, it was. I think it was dirty, so he might get some penalization after the race, which you can follow on Instagram. So this is everything from me. Thank you for watching. Hope we will see you at Monza next week, which will be more professional, more optimized, and more ready to watch. I'm sorry again for today's stream. Um, it was horrible for viewers and me, so I'm very sorry for that. Um, and thank you for watching today. But yeah, thank you.